Snow starts to fall. The city, the surrounding suburbs, they were hard at work preparing to dig out and treat roads for kids. They're ready for fun, right? NBC 10's Randy Gyllenhaal continues our team coverage live for us at Fairmount. Randy, what are you hearing from city leaders ahead of the snowstorm today?
Yeah, so the city's getting ready. You know, they've dealt with this ice event for the last few days. The roads are really good right now, but the snow is coming. So they got some 400 trucks ready to go to clear those pathways and to clear the roads again. While the kids in the city, they're ready for a snow day. The first in some 700 days that we've had snow like this. The sledding right now, I can tell you, is pretty miserable. It's a really icy event. I'm going to try to go down the hill here at the Art Museum, but really just crunchy and crusty. Take a look. Kind of hurts when you fall as well, but it's nice and slippery. We're hoping for a real snow event today with some of the lighter, fluffier stuff instead, because this is just not really fun to sled. Kind of hurts as you're going down. But for the kids today, if we get that few inches of snow and they have school off, it's something they haven't done in some 2 years in Philadelphia. So you got the Art Museum on the backside, you got Lemon Hill Park across the street, Clark Park in West Philadelphia, all really good examples as well. For the rest of us, though, we're going to have to do a little bit of shoveling today. And right now, I can tell you out here, it's just that icy, nasty snow that's still stuck to the ground. Today, you're going to have to clear those sidewalks out in front of your home or business. That is the law in Philadelphia. A couple of reminders from the city as well. They say that if you have trash pickup scheduled for today, a Friday, delayed because of Martin Luther King Day, you're going to have to hold your trash for a week because of this snow event. They got so many resources going to other things right now. And as for the schools, again, Philly public schools closed today. The Archdiocese also closed today. And across the suburbs, many schools closed. But that's great news for these kids who have been waiting so long for a real snow event. As we're waiting for the first flakes to fall, have not seen them yet, but they're coming in just the next few hours. For now, we're live here at the Art Museum. Randy Gyllenhaal, NBC 10 News.
Randy with the amazing control there on that icy.
Getting up smoothly, not slipping.
Yeah. Pretty impressed by that. Let's give you a live look. King of Prussia, this is from our Valley Forge tourism camera. We're waiting for the flakes to start falling here as well. You can see traffic moving by pretty well, but we know just a matter of time before that snow moves in and stays steady throughout the day. After 2 years of dodging weather bullets, several schools in the suburbs have had to make weather-related changes up to 3 times this week alone. Today, students in the Norristown Area School District are among those who will learn virtually. Superintendent says labor contracts didn't allow for extra days in the school calendar this year, so virtual learning is the only other option. Typically, the districts collaborate with each other about their plans, like delays, but when it comes to closures, Norristown pretty much goes its own way. A lot of side streets in our neighborhoods look more like ice skating rinks after the first round of winter weather this week. Now, already frozen streets will get another blanket of snow on top of it today. NBC 10's Matt DeLucia continues our team coverage from Manayunk, hearing from neighbors and businesses working overtime to thaw out before more snow piles up. Hey, Matt.
Yeah, and we're not going to thaw out before the next round of snow comes. We're still waiting for those first flakes here in the Manayunk neighborhood. But you look at some of the sidewalks, they look pretty good. Not too bad. But then you go just a couple of feet and you got a sheet of ice here. Anything that melted over the past day or so, you know, from the Tuesday storm has refrozen night after night. We're seeing the same thing. Look at this street here. This is Gay Street just off of Main Street. And this is still snow covered and just a block of ice in some areas. So if you try to shovel this, yeah, good luck. Well, take a look at some video from yesterday. We went to some hardware stores in the area where people were still just trying to stock up on the next round of rock salt and shovels. But again, the problem here in Manayunk since Tuesday, it has been icy cold with the temperatures, the lingering ice on the roads and the sidewalks, causing some more headaches this week.
That was a big reason for the salt, knowing with the hills, anything that melts and then refreezes, it's a sheet of ice on the sidewalks right now. So navigating the hills on foot is actually seems a little bit more treacherous than in a car right now.
Yeah, and so you see some of the cars that are parked up there on these hills, and again, this is not going to be good driving weather once we get some more of the treacherous conditions out here. But the stuff that has frozen over, I mean, it is just a solid sheet of ice. This is not going to be good to drive in later on today. Yeah, here we go. Another round of snow this week for the hills of Manayunk. So a good day to stay inside. Live here in Manayunk, I'm Matt DeLucia, NBC 10 News.
Here we go again, and that is where you really need to be careful. All right, thanks, Matt. The free NBC 10 app is your go-to source for tracking this storm. Download the app to get a look at First Alert Radar and hour-by-hour forecast and to see how much snow is expected to fall in your neighborhood.